This morning, Apple may be getting ready to launch a new TV service with 25 channels, according to the Wall Street Journal. Apple is in talks with several networks, including, one source says, CBS. We have received no comments so far from either. Scott Stein is a senior editor with our partners at CNET. Good morning.
Good morning.
So how big a game changer could this be if Apple does this?
Well, everybody's been waiting for some sort of product like this from Apple, and for a while people have wanted to do cord cutting in the sense that they feel they're paying too much for cable or they don't have the same selection. And you see already the influence of streaming services like Netflix and Amazon in terms of being appealing to people but also bringing in new content. So I think it's a very big deal, and it's hitting at a better time because there are already services like that are out there.
And the networks and the other content providers will be willing to go along.
Well, I think that's it. You have to wait at some point. You know, TV is profitable, and when would people decide to start partnering with these types of deals? You already see Sling TV has a streaming service that's available now, but doesn't have the major broadcast networks like CBS and NBC. And you also see PlayStation is launching its own TV service imminently. HBO now is offering up its own standalone via Apple at first, but also with Cablevision. So you see a loosening with that, and that's the key, is getting the content into those new plans.
The big complaint from cable customers is we have all these choices, and most people only watch between 10, maybe 15 channels. So how worried should the cable companies be about this?
Well, I wonder if it will really change the bottom line for them, because in the end, you still have to use broadband, and a lot of these cable companies are providing that. So it's kind of like cell phones, where you had, suddenly you're talking on minutes, and then you're switching over to using data plans. I think the equations will get modified so that you'll be emphasizing your broadband services more than your TV package.
Still a big negotiation in terms of who's involved, though. Now the Journal's reporting Comcast not involved at this point.
And originally the rumors were that they may have been tied to an Apple TV box, so would they eventually come to the fold, or would they be? I mean, that's a big omission, but we don't know yet, and it's interesting to see whether that's some sort of negotiating tactic, or who knows what.
I mean, there's long been talk that this was a big Steve Jobs dream, right?
Yes.
Before he passed away, redesigning the way television worked. And Apple hasn't done a lot on the Apple TV, it seems, in the last few years, right?
No, I mean, the box itself has been around since probably about 2012. This is an old box. The price was dropped a bit. So I think the idea is, it's still a peripheral, but there's an idea that this will be
I mean, what you have here is technology has advanced forward, so you can create streaming now that people are attracted to and want to see.
Yeah, everything is a TV now. So in the sense, why do you need to build a separate one?
Thank you, Scott.
All right, thank you, Scott Stein.